Now the lightweight final, Park Se-Jin from Korea up against the local hero, Georg Streif. The Karlsruhe crowd all behind him. They've been making an enormous noise. And in the first round, Park Se-Jin, there scoring a decisive hit. No question about that, takes the lead. But in the second round, Streif really taking the fight to the Korean. And at that point, convinced he's got a hit, punching the air.
But as you can see here, the German fighter makes a pushing kick execute with the heel of the foot, immediately countered by a turning kick from the Korean. If it was a point, there's no way the Korean would be able to make a counter kick.
And the judges didn't give it. A disappointed crowd and a disappointed Georg Streif. But he really got back into the fight there in that second round. And now he's just 1 point adrift. The whistles from the crowd as the score goes up on the board. Now can he turn it round in this final round?
Korean, knowing that he's got the advantage, once again, feinting, trying to bring the German fighter in so he can make a counter attack.
Streif needing a clean hit. He's really got to throw caution to the winds and go for it.
Attempt at a back kick there. Another perfect counter by the Korean. Side kick to the hip. Turning kick by the Korean, followed by an attempted hooking kick counter from the German fighter.
Streif just coming inside that one very easily. You really do need distance to make the hits count and move the opponent backwards, Ewan.
Yeah, because this is a kicking art mainly, although we use a lot of punches, you need to have the maximum distance so that the kick has its full potential. We try and liken the kicking techniques to the whip. The sharper end of the whip is the part that makes the most powerful contact, even though it's a thinner end. Korean just closing his man down, knowing that he's ahead, knowing that he doesn't have to lose points trying to attack. Once again, the Korean playing a waiting game. Back kick by the German. I think that may have scored a point.
.30 seconds to go.
I think the Korean is worried that might have scored a point. He's trying to get back ahead again.
Yeah, suddenly the whole complexion of the fight changed. The Korean not knowing whether a point has been scored against him, which would level things up. Can't afford any longer to be totally defensive. And Streif going for everything.
Korean listening to directions from his coach. Attempt at a hook kick.
End of the fight. Unlike karate, we don't know at this stage whether that hit has been scored. The four corner judges must now submit their scores to the referee, who'll take them over to the master judge. And Georg Streif must just wait and see. Park Se-Jin looking anxious, but it's him who gets the verdict. Anxious moments for him. The crowd don't like it, but Georg Streif not given a hit in the third round. And Park Se-Jin takes gold for Korea.